One Piece OP-13 carrying on his wheel is a very popular set, my friends, featuring the three brothers. So if you already can guess it, this set is going to be very extremely popular, especially since the Japanese side of this set has been doing excellent. Why is that? Because the three red manga cards are highly sought after and they are extremely expensive. To give you an idea what the cards will be worth on the English side, let's hop over to Card Market. So as you can see here, we have top number 3, of course, the red manga card. Monkey D. Luffy starting from 9,000 euros. Portuguese D. Ace starting from 3,500 and Sabo starting from 3,000. This is crazy, my friends. So if we take a little look at Monkey D. Luffy card number 118 version 5, starting at 8,202, but climbing very fast above 10,000 euros. So as you can imagine, this card is a banger. Then we have Sabo, of course, starting at 3,000 euros. This is the least expensive card of all three, so perhaps this is your best picker possibility. But it's still a lot of money, trust me. And then we have, of course, Portuguese D. Ace, which starts around 3,500, but climbing very fast to above 4,000. What are the other cards that we are looking for? We, of course, have Shanks on number 4, starting from 999, so that's 1,000 euros starting price. We of course have another Monkey D. Luffy version 4 starting from 800, Portuguese D. Ace 750, another Shanks starting at 600, and then Sabo starting at 595. We also have these 4 other cards starting around the same price, 450 euros. Don't forget about the wanted cards, my friends. These are very nice as well. On the Japanese side, I've pulled a Monkey D. Luffy, which I send off to Beckett, so crossing my fingers for a very good grading on that. What we know is One Piece cards are excellent quality, so I'm hoping for a black label. I'm trying to get a black label before the end of the year. Will that work? Well, that's always a guess, right? Beckett is extremely strict. We all know that. That's also why I'm sending it to Beckett, to be sure. I don't want a shit show like PSA with these cards like that. But what are we going to do in this video, my friends? Well, we are going to not only one booster box, but we are going to open 2 One Piece OP-13 booster boxes carrying on his will. We are going to hunt for Monkey D. Luffy. That's my favorite, my friend. That's my favorite. Everybody has his favorite. Monkey D. Luffy is my favorite. And who knows, we might hit a god pack. Yes. There are rumors god packs are also possible in the English OP-13. Very exciting. So hop on over and we are going to start with the fun. If you haven't liked the video yet, please do now, because I can use some extra motivation, some extra luck. If you have a Clover 4, put it down in the comments, because the pull rates for One Piece are not so magnificent. It is like playing with the lottery. You win millions, I never win jack shit, so probably here I will also not win anything unless you give me some extra luck. Let's go. So what we have here in every booster box, we of course have 24 packs. Every pack contains 12 cards. 12 cards of One Piece. So what do we have here? This is the design of the packs. It looks great, my friends. It looks really great. This is a very nice booster box with a very nice design on the packs itself. I hope you're ready for it, because we are going to need it. First pack magic? Is it a thing? Will we get some first pack magic? Well, I always try to. Sometimes I'm lucky, but not always. So are you going to go for this new set? Released, of course, on the 7th of November. I can tell you already, it will be not so easy to find some booster boxes. Why is that? Well, from my supplier, I ordered a sealed case. And not long before the actual release, my supplier said, "Hey Sigi, we've got an issue." I was like, "What? We cannot deliver you a case." I was like, "Oh, why not? We only get 10% of what was ordered from us." I was like, "No!" Popularity for this set is extremely big. Why is that? The Japanese version of this set is flying out of the window, my friends. The prices for the Japanese version has also skyrocketed. It is not a cheap set. This is a very good set, and it was about time. Yeah, like the set OP-10. What kind of a shit show was that? That's still staying on the shelves. Nobody wants that. Prices completely tanked. So yeah, nobody really wants that. But now OP-13. They got a real banger, but okay, who doesn't like the three brothers? Of course. I'm a fan, I'm a definite fan. And most likely you as well. But what are now the chances? Ooh, Edward Newgate. So what are now the chances to pull a god pack? Slim to none, my friends, slim to none. You know how that goes in TCG. Pulling a god pack. My god. I think honestly you have more chances in winning the lottery. So who knows, if I don't win anything decent in these booster boxes here, I'm playing the Euro Millions this evening. Yep, you can be sure about that. I will... Oh, let's see. Okay, but 2 booster boxes. So my supplier said to me, yes, Iggy, we only can give you 10%. I was like, 10%? But 10% of a case, that's 1 booster box and a bit. 1 booster box and a bit. And they said, yeah, we are going to give you 2 booster boxes. I was like, 2 booster boxes, okay. I like it, it's better than nothing. That's for sure. It is always better that than nothing. But then I was thinking, I cannot sell these to my customers. Only 2 booster boxes. They are going to fight for it. It's going to be crazy like in the United States with people that are going to Target and things like that for Pokemon cards. That I cannot do that. People are going to fight. Oh, they are going to swear to each other. I said, okay, I'll keep them for myself and I'll open them on a video so everybody can enjoy it. Which is great, right? Which is great. Hey, thinking about the community. Yep. But I do have to admit, I also like opening up these booster boxes. Yep, got a fan of One Piece, not for playing, but just the cards itself. It is a great product. You cannot deny that. You cannot deny that. Yeah. And okay, the magazine already is existing way longer, and some are a bit negative about the TCG as well. I can understand, but you always have negative people and you have people that are a bit positive. So what are you? Are you a player? Are you a collector? So what are you? What are you doing with this set? With this TCG basically? I think we are almost halfway. So this is exciting. The packs are not always easy to open. No. And you have a pull tab. Let's try to use that. Oh, what we have here. Jewelry Bunny. This holds a little bit of a value, but not to say magnificent. So you have a pull tab here, but usually, you see, that doesn't do a lot. That doesn't do a lot. And you still got a full round with it to open it up. I think, yeah, they can make that a bit easier, because you cannot open it most of the time in one go, which is disappointing. And especially if you're creating a video that yeah, I don't like that. Oh, 5 elders. Ooh, this is a nice card, my friends. This is a nice card. So the 5 elders. Yeah, nice. But yes, already set OP-13 has been announced in Japan. Indeed, it is releasing November 22nd. Not sure. Oh, Saint Marcus Mars. Ooh, nice. Okay, so if we look at the cards, looks nice. The textures on this card, very clean card. Although it seems it is a bit off center. This side is a bit smaller than this side. This is something that you don't see often with One Piece. Not that I have noticed anyway. But still. We have a pool. Yeah. Okay. Will we have other pools, yes or no? I don't know exactly what is the guarantee in a booster box. Usually on the English side we don't get any guarantees. In Japan they are forced to give any guarantees, because in Japan otherwise it would be gambling, and there are laws against that in Japan, that that is against the law basically. But here in Europe or in the United States, who gives, right? Look at Pokemon. Zero guarantees. But okay, I think we are used to that. Is that why we love TCG that much? Because it is a gamble? Is it why do we love that? Look at Labubu. Yeah, those blind boxes, people are still going mental for that. Although it is going to disappear. All those things in the end, yeah, people will run out of money or find something other interesting thing that shines even more. Yamato. Probably not worth so much, because that's also the thing. One Piece has so many shiny cards, but then usually they are not worth a lot. Look at that at the Japanese side. Those cards, yeah, they are not so valuable as, of course, the English. But that is mainly due to because you cannot use the Japanese cards in competition in Europe, in America and things like that. You need the official language in those countries. I understand. But for a collector's standpoint, those Japanese cards, same thing. What is also important to know about One Piece, all these cards, they are printed in Japan. They are printed by Bandai. So, oh, Uta. Oh, so not bad. We are getting some decent hits from this box. Will we get our value back? Will we get our value back? What is now the store value of this box? I think it's around 125-ish, 130 retail, something like that. Is that a good price? For the moment, yes. But probably scarcity on the market will increase those prices. So prepare yourself. Ooh, final 2 packs, my friends. Final 2 packs. Let's see if we can still get something. Yeah, I don't think we already got our value back. No, don't think so. Far from it. And still no gold card. We are going for the gold card, my friends. Perhaps you haven't liked the video. Perhaps that is the reason why I don't have a gold card yet. Have you clicked the like button? What are you waiting for? So what I did got is I did also manage to get some OP-12 boxes. But I still need to do some research. OP-12, is that now a great set? Yes or no? Uncertain. Or is it a hoax again like OP-10? Because OP-10, that was not magnificent.
A few moments later.
So, box number 2, we had some technical issues, my friends. Yep, everything crashed and I was in the middle of opening a few packs but there was no any value, so no problem there. We are just going to pick up with the other packs that are remaining. Oh my god, sometimes technology, that is just a pain in the ass. But luckily I did not pull any great card because the piece of footage was lost. That piece of footage was lost. It was not saved. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah. And that's coming from an IT guy, right? But okay, so One Piece OP-14 is also already hinting to be a great set. Now the question is, do you need to wonder yourself, or perhaps too many sets coming out at the same close to each other? So because now on the 7th of November we have OP-13 on the English side, and already OP-14 on the Japanese side is coming out, and we of course had last month in Japan EB-03, the Heroines edition. That's a lot of product, my friends. That's a lot of product, and I know we still need to wait for EB-03 on the English side, but still, it is so much product. The same rumor goes around with Pokemon that there is too much product and players and collectors are not always able to follow properly what the companies are doing. Your wallet is limited. And especially now, the end of the year, who has infinite funds? Well, not a lot of people. Holidays are coming up, St. Nicholas is coming up for people with children. Those are very costly days. So you don't always have the possibility to buy trading card sets. Yeah, usually people then buy another Yamato. Usually then people buy more of collection boxes or things like that. Like now, One Piece is coming out with the Devil Fruit Volume 3. To be honest, Devil Fruit Volume 3, I'm disappointed. It resembles a bit the Brain, but I'm disappointed what the contents is. So you know, Devil Fruit 1 contains a booster pack, 2 booster packs of OP-3 and 1 of OP-4 if I remember correctly. That was a hit. To be honest, those purple Devil Fruits, they are a hit. They are a very good seller, very popular with the collectors. It is a nice piece. One piece. Funny. And then you have then the orange ones. Bad choice, huh? What packs did they put in? What packs? OP-08. Ooh, Ace, Sabo and Luffy. This is also a nice card. Holds a little bit of value, but this is once again a nice card. So, and then now, Devil Fruit Volume 3. Can you guess the packs, my friends? In case you haven't heard it yet. OP-12. Only OP-12. I would have liked it a lot better if they would have added OP-12 and OP-13. A mix it up, make it interesting for the people. Now, is the price then justified? Are the prices going for around 30-35 euros? Is then the price justified for a couple of OP-12 packs? Nah. Okay, it's a good collector's item and things like that, but nah. It costs a bit too much. And especially also for the sellers now, for us, that's a real pain in the ass to ship to you. That's a real pain in the ass, because not everybody will open it. It's a collector's item. You want to have it for display, so not everybody takes it out of the box. I understand, but those boxes are so easily damaged. That's, yeah, I've had it already a few times that I ordered from my supplier and I got those already with full with dents. That's not funny. That's really not funny. And then you need to send that to your customers and then your customers start complaining. That's also not funny. But I understand. So not so long ago during a live stream I opened a few of those purple ones because I had some damaged ones. And I know the customers don't like that. So I just opened them up. I had some great pulls, I gotta admit. Yeah. But that's why I like the purple ones. I don't like the orange ones. OP-08. Everybody knows that set was printed so damn much. Way too much. But I do gotta admit, not so long ago, everybody was still... Oh, sea snake. Oh, this is nice. Beautiful. Look at the textures on it. That's... beautiful card. Okay, it was not in the top 10 or something like that, but still. Also a little bit off center. Hey, but this is a beautiful card, my friends. S-Snake. Nice. So yeah, those things are a pain in the ass to ship. So if you ever order that, prepare yourself, because it could be that you are not receiving them in a mint condition. Just saying, just saying. Okay, let's remove those packs from the box. 4 to go. Okay, now I'm curious. This box hasn't given a lot already, so we still need something to break even at least. If I can break even, I will be happy, but breaking even with One Piece, that's... oh, it's way easier with the Japanese ones due to the value being so low. I would like another wanted card. Monkey D. Luffy, but then in the English. I already have now the Japanese one. I would appreciate also to have the English one. Oh, we've got another hit, my friends. So this was one of those 4 cards, I think was around 450 euros. I might be wrong. We are going to take a look. Hang on. Okay. But if that is true, that this is a card worth about 450 euros starting from, then I don't need to play the Euro Millions this evening. So let's take a look to see if this is one of those cards. So this is card number 83. Ah, no, you gotta look closely. So here it is written in red. You see? This is the difference. This card, this is version 3. I have, according to me, version 2. And version 2, where is version 2? Yeah, in another galaxy. This is version 2, starting from 29 euros. So if you take a closer look, because the starting price, and you also have a lot of French versions here, so it might be interesting in just taking a closer look. Always change your filters, my friends. Saves you a lot of time and effort. So this card is going for around 32.5. Okay, so not so magnificent, but brings us a little bit closer to getting break even. 2 packs to go. I'm not seeing us breaking even. Nope. Are you going to now open the set? Let me know. Did you break even? Yes or no? Or are you used to making a loss on One Piece? Could be. Also, another question that I'm wondering myself is, do people collect master sets of this? Well, or just, do you really collect all the cards? How does that go for collectors? How do they now do this? Because not everybody is a player. Nope. I see something shining, and we have Edward Newgate, my friends. 042, final hit in the final pack. Will it be a good hit, yes or no? Probably not so much. Yep, but censoring seems to be a bit difficult for this set. But okay, that was it. That was the video. I hope you liked it. One Piece OP-13 carrying on his will. My favorite is, of course, Monkey D. Luffy, but I have not seen him now. I would have wanted a Red Manga card or even the wanted card. I would be happy with that wanted card, unfortunately. Perhaps I will find other booster boxes later on. Doubt it, to be honest. If you were lucky in finding the product for decent prices, let me know down in the comments, and then I can felicitate you, because this is going to be a real shit show in getting some product. Perhaps a reprint will come soon. We can only hope, and that prices will be under control as well. So if you like the video, do not forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell. Also, YouTube really thinks you might like this video. Yeah, who knows? It might be the video relating to when I opened OP-13 Japanese. I hinted you already previously, so you might as well check it out. It's always very interesting. So, and I'm out.